The following podcast is rated M for mature, A for authentic, and D for direct. You should not listen if you are impatient, easily irritated by the truth, or suffer from low tolerance. This is undecided, and if you do take offense, please don't give a fuck.
Anytime we do it real clean. AJ, that on my right, carefree, say, Kai, he love the bite. You think we're done? Now we just a couple, yeah, sound with the ears to the roll like a son. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. Alright, bring it back down. LJ, him duck, I'll be kind tired for loose, so him play it real cool. Ja! Rastafari. P-U-S-S-Y referred to him by his guys. Love to cry, I don't know why. Jabborn! What the hell wrong with you? Yeah, undecided. Listen up, like us, subscribe to us, show us about to your friend, and you might just get another tune. All right, now.
Hey guys, we're back. Unfortunately, I had mad schoolwork and stuff to do, so that's what took this episode so long. But this is going to be the part 2 of Deviance, so enjoy. Cole, what was your topic?
Are you sure you want to get into it? Everything's been mad funny.
Let's serious it up, bro. Worst case, I'll split it up.
Can you guys tell me how you feel about the state of the world right now? It's a lot of thought. It's a ton of thought.
Bro, there's one person that I've heard say something that I completely agree with. And it's been this, I think it's been this way for at least a decade. But I mean, I don't know if people have caught on until recently, but I feel like it's for at least a decade it's been this way. The world is a meme, bro.
Shout out to Lord Draco.
The world is a meme, bro. Everything
world is a meme.
It's just one big meme, bro. That's there's no better way to put it, bro.
I agree with AJ. Is there a certain perspective you want to look at that, bro?
Too late, like everything goes into everything, bro. Like I start. All right, so Asian motherfuckers is getting washed up right now.
I don't like the way.
Okay, all right. What are we talking about right now? All right. Define washed up, bro. Are we talking about niggas died or niggas got destroyed? Like I don't know. Blasted away at sea and they're washing up on the shore. Niggas is getting folded. Niggas getting folded in bars. Niggas are getting folded in bars. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking?
There has been a surge of violence against the Asian community from different groups, white people, black people. I don't know if any Hispanic people or other Asians have participated, but it's been all over the news recently. Yeah, black people have done it too. Everybody's just been fucking up. So it's just
they just been hitting them with the 1-2 punch, like just not no fucks. Like, oh, he's Asian. I'm gonna knock out his teeth. Like,
yeah,
old people.
I'm gonna knock his
old
nuts
people,
off.
young people. Everybody's just getting slid, bro. Like everybody, they're just sliding people.
Maybe a week and a half ago, somebody ran up in a nail shop with the Draco and let it go, killed like 6.
Dead ass?
You know about that? Did you not know about that?
Somebody shot up a nail salon?
Yeah. Killed 6 of them. Jabborn, listen. The police dude who gave the statement about it, you know what he gave as this dude's reasoning?
What'd he say?
The policeman said that this dude, he'd been dealing with a lot and he was having a bad day.
So you know how how I had the topic that I maybe wanted to talk about on here?
Yeah.
Just before I go any further, quick question. The man who shot up the nail salon, what color was he?
Yes, he was.
White.
Yes, he was, Jabborn.
He was white. Okay. And what color was the policeman?
Yes, he was, Jabborn. Yes, he was. Yes, he
The
was.
policeman was also white.
Yes, he was, Jabborn. Yes, he was.
So initially, I wanted to talk.
This is not a hate crime, by the way. Legally speaking, this crime was not legally called a hate crime.
This is 100% a hate crime.
I also want to get into that.
I just want to say, I'm sorry, Cole. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No. I'm here for it. I'm here for everything. Please go ahead.
All right. I just want to say I came on here today with the intention of possibly talking about something involving my people, which was the lack of what I feel is responsibility taken for some of the negative things that we perpetuate, like crime being a rite of passage for a man in Black culture. Like I feel like shit like that needs to be eradicated. I feel like it's shit that we need to talk about involving our people and how we look at and do things. You feel me? Like I feel like that's a genuine discussion that needs to be had. I was saying I feel like that is a conversation that we genuinely need to have. And I'm not at all saying that we shouldn't be talking about the violence with white America and Black America, but I'm saying we also need to be having
okay. I
both
remember now. Like, fuck this nigga. Jesus. So basically, you're upset with the fact that you feel like 6ix9ine should have never became a thing because like that shouldn't be so widely celebrated.
That's actually another thing that I really want. The people that we let into, and I don't. This is not the best phrasing, but it's the quickest thing I know. I don't particularly care for some of the people that we let into our culture. Like this nigga 6ix9ine, bro. He should have never been a thing. Like
You realize how often he says nigga?
He says nigga all the time. Him, Little Pump. It's a lot of these rappers who don't really like. People just do shit, bro, that rub me like Post Malone. I don't fuck with Post Malone. After Post Malone said that shit, detesting hip hop and the shit that he said, but you eat from it. I feel like that's just disrespecting the culture and shit like that. You feel me? But what AJ is saying, yes, this nigga 6ix9ine should have never had the fame that he had with all of this suck my dick, nigga, I kill a nigga, pop a nigga, da 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 da, this that and third. Like, what is it about that shit that we romanticize so heavily, and why are we so in love with that shit? But I don't even want to talk about that no more. This is the second instance in which a white man has murdered multiple people of a different ethnic background than himself. And the police either do or say something kind in reference to this person. I don't fucking, bro, when Nipsey Hussle died on Fox News, the bitch Laura Ingraham was laughing because he had a song called "Fuck Donald Trump." You feel me? She was like, yeah, that's a very vulgar song about our president. You feel me? She basically made a joke of his death. She treated this shit like it was funny. This was an upstanding man who you feel me? He had a past, but he was doing shit to help out and change his community and just mad positive shit. You feel me? He was trying to balance out the shit he was doing. But that's a criminal. That's a gangbanger. This, that, and the third. This nigga, the first one I'm talking about is Dylan Roof. The nigga shot up a black church, and then the police took him to Burger King. And now this guy walks into a nail salon and shoots and murders 6 Asian people, and he was having a bad day.
Actually,
how the fuck can people feel like? Bro, I don't understand, bro.
Actually, they went into more detail of why he did it, and I think it's even worse. I think we could have just left that bad day.
What's the reason?
He was saying he was sexually frustrated.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
get the fuck out of here.
He was addicted to sex, and he fetishized Asians, and he said, and basically he was getting rid of his temptation.
Bro, if they don't hang this Jeffrey Dahmer ass nigga, bro, if they don't just hang him,
his beard is
what?
black, by the way.
I murdered 6 people because I didn't get enough pussy or ass. That's why he killed 6 people, and we're gonna go in there and he was having a bad day. Wow, bro. Wow. That is something to marvel at, son. That's something to marvel at. And this is not even new. It's just every time you hear about shit like this, it's like, yep, word. Sounds about right. Yeah. What the fuck? He was having a bad day because he ain't get no pussy, and we accepted it. What is he getting? What's his sentence?
Like I said, it's technically not a hate crime as it speaks right now.
What state was this in?
Georgia.
They got the death penalty?
Probably.
If they have the death penalty, what?
Is that they keep looking at it as something else. Like it's a hate crime or
it's a hate crime, bro.
It doesn't matter. He killed 6 people. Like, how about we talk like he caused 6 bodies? Like, I mean, Cole, like I don't care that people are dying, but it's like you killed 6 people. It doesn't matter if it's a hate crime or not. You did like he caused 6 bodies. Like, why like can we just like something? Like what happens there? And then the other thing that's confusing me right now is like I don't know it's like we have a very, as black dudes, we have a very unusual position right now. It's like everybody is hating on Asians. So it's like right now, I'm like, wow, this is what it feels like not to be the
The
target.
group of subject, yeah.
You know what else though? Asians are historically super racist,
Mhm.
like super racist. So it's like how do we respond to that? It's like I don't know. It's like and it's like people be posting shit. I mean, I know you don't really be on social media, but people be posting shit like, oh,
Stop Asian
it's like
hate.
Asians and this, Asian lives matter, this and this. And then it's like I was starting to think to myself, I was like, all right, so now it's Asians, and I was like, is this like, bro? I don't. Oh my, it's just
So
mad.
let me ask you something. So like remember during like all the Black Lives Matter stuff, where like
Yeah.
even when COVID first started, there was like a whole situation where like Asians were like not cool with black people abroad and stuff, and like
Mm-hmm.
they were acting racist, like you said, and like when after the George Floyd thing, people like some Asians like you said weren't down with us, but now like the Asian hate, like not even just the what you call it, the salon thing, like people just been the number in New York City of the Asian hate crimes went up 1,900% because of COVID, or because people said, "Oh, Asians caused COVID. Let's beat up some Asians," type shit. So, the way I see it personally is more of like, bro, like it's like the Dr. Martin Luther King I think said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." So,
Mm-hmm.
like, yes, they're not. No, they're not on our side. Chances are, when something happens to us again, they're not going to be on our side again. But we had like,
But is that the answer? Is where you're
You
going?
know, I
yeah.
picture.
Are we now going to stoop to that level of, oh, they don't fuck with us, so let's not fuck with them? It's fucked up shit is still happening. Should we still be on their side?
It's just that
I
that's
think
what it
we
is. Like I
have
just
to
gave up. I,
join in.
I just gave up on just this. Like I was sitting there thinking about this for hours, bro. And just gave up on the world. That's it. Because it's like no matter what we choose, we could choose to say, all right, fuck them. And it's gonna be one way, or we could choose to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna stand with them, but then later on it's gonna be fuck you guys again. But like it's just there's no solution. And then it's like I start thinking about like how did it even get like this?
Is
Like
it
how did it
fair
get
to
like this?
assume that though?
You said what is it fair to assume that? No.
That it's just going to be fuck us again? Because
Yeah. No, it's not.
one thing
It's
that
not.
does kind of give me some hope sometimes is that things do look very different in the later generations, in my opinion. Like, yes, there are still a lot of racist, bigoted, hateful people across, all age ranges right now. But progressively, as time goes on, things are becoming more and more unified in the sense that to the degree where sometimes it gets annoying to us. But realistically speaking, like, think about all the things that are accepted today that were not accepted, like that. And that what's the shit called? Non-binary. I don't know enough about all of the different subsectors of people who think like that, but I don't know enough to say what it is. But I know it's something that 10 years ago people would have been like, man, get the fuck out of here. But it's a kind of a different era of people. So it's like if we were to stand with the Asian community, maybe that could change some people's perspectives, and that could be a thing where unity is birthed from two oppressed groups of people working together. But there's always the chance that we do that and it is fuck us. So I understand the
All
basically the
right,
I don't know
what's
what
up?
to do.
Do you think it's possible for everybody to just start getting along?
No.
Like, do
No.
you think it's even
Never,
no? Right.
never.
So it's over.
I think there are genuinely too
Unless
many
a
bad
country
people,
takes
bro.
over the world.
Unless what?
Like, on Futurama, like there's like an American flag, but instead of stars, it's just the planet. That's the only way I can see world peace.
You know what I think? I think
So you're saying we'd have to get invaded by aliens?
that is AJ, bro. This is my fucking guy.
I don't think so. As soon as we're done with
that's precisely what I was about to say. This like unless we have one common enemy
We need a
that
world.
we can all
We need a
direct.
world. We need a world boss.
as soon as it's over, we're going. As soon as it's
Wait a
over,
second. That's
we're
not
gonna
where
be
I was
right back
going.
in
But
our
it wouldn't.
war.
It wouldn't. I don't think that kind of thing would end though. You said
That's
you're
not
saying
where
as
I
soon
was.
as it's over, but I don't think that would end.
Bro, I feel like people would find a way to have beef in the midst of that going on. Honestly.
That is the
Fuck
beef.
that group. Don't care about that group. We're the ones that are important. We have to try to not die.
I
Like,
feel but I feel like if it's an enemy, like when I think of aliens, I think it's like, yo, you're done up. Like we can't beat these guys. I feel like at that point where you're really like, yeah, bro, it's I don't know, all you got is the dude next to you, and that dude might not be your color, bro. You can't make peace then. If it's
all right,
really like
boom.
that, bro,
Watch
this
this.
world
Johnny,
is
bro,
Watch this.
the
Watch
world,
this.
give
Watch
up on the
this.
world now.
done.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Somebody
It's
call
not it's not aliens, but I feel like TV has done a good job of showing us how people could still be people in that situation. Take, for example, The Walking Dead, right? There is an army of the relentless,
You're not
restless,
wrong.
living dead.
Already got you, bro. Already got you.
You
You're
feel
not wrong.
me? People still found a way to war with people in that
Yeah,
situation.
because after I watched that show for like 2 seasons, I was sitting there. It was like
Some nigga
the zombies
said,
not even bothering.
"That'll be the day." He said, "That'll be the day." What? And that's what he say? He said that I get talked to like that by a nigger. He said some
Bro,
wild shit
you
like
feel
that.
me? First season, early, nigga, same shit, bro. It doesn't matter. People who are filled with hate for no logical reason, people who just hate the hate, bro, I feel like they'll do it under any circumstance.
So
I feel like
what's
that shit is a disease, bro.
so there's no solution for this world.
Nope.
Like we have
I
to.
genuinely don't think so. I think a mass wipe
We
is a
must
solution,
we must be erased.
basically.
That's literally the only solution.
Or if enough people could get together long enough to take out the people who just can't, but
It's
the
not.
likelihood or realism of that
I was
situation
gonna
is,
say someone's gonna end up
It's the
finding
need.
something else to be mad about, bro.
yeah,
It's the
we
need.
gonna have a
It's
Judas
the need
somewhere.
for. It's the need for revenge and the lack of ability to let go of the past.
That absolutely holds people back.
That's what.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, honestly, bro, it doesn't. Nothing needs to be like this. Nobody needs to be racist. Like it's like, bro, like
I
if
don't
you were
care enough.
somebody, if your great grandfather or whoever the fuck had my great grandfather as a slave, bro, neither of us are either of those people. So like, what am I mad at you for? Like, why does
Well,
it doesn't
You're
have to be
you're
like
mad. You're mad because you're Sand Pride.
my
that
saying? Oh, my saying.
that's basically what that argument comes. If that wouldn't be an issue if the things that are in place
Niggas be
today,
looking
like,
at their ancestors like, yo, this is my legacy. Like I gotta
yeah,
protect this shit.
and basically, and not just that, but if what people will try to deny is there, but I don't give a fuck, it's there. If systematic oppression were to cease, if all of the disadvantages that people of any different creed or color face at the hands of another race or color or ethnic background or whatever the fuck, if all of those things were to cease, people being mad at people for the past could be rectified. But the argument and the anger come from people feeling like people from different groups still benefiting from that past that, like, I mean, if we're being clear cut straight up, like black and white people, a lot of black people feel like white people still are living very privileged and they benefit from the, you know,
Black people
the
never got a
past and
chance
the
to get
results
that.
of, basically that's how a lot of people feel. But if
You know what
we
else I wonder?
closed those gaps,
How
I
do
don't
we?
know how to do it.
How did that happen?
How did what happen?
How did it end up like that?
But I
To
think
begin-
in layman's terms and in simplicity, because while slavery for Africans was incredibly just brutal, you feel me, just vicious, there's some malicious shit. Slavery is as old as people.
Yeah,
So
no, not that, but it's like no, no. I'm
and
just like,
and
did Africans have ships?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like AJ knows these things. Like why did you guys discover ships before other people if we all lived on the ocean?
Priorities.
English.
If you
Yeah,
don't need to
sure.
venture outside of your land, why would you? You feel me?
No
Africa,
one,
from what I understand, was
no
very
one needed,
resource rich.
no one needed to do that, and no
Well, if
one.
you live in a
England,
mountainous area,
England is like surrounded by water. Well, not England. London, yeah, England. The United Kingdom surrounded by water. So I mean,
but you
I feel like it makes sense for them to venture out.
Yeah, but I
Imagine if you
mean,
could only get resources from
Africa's
New
also
Jersey, Cole.
surrounded by water. It's
Yeah.
like I don't understand. It's
Imagine
like
if
a
you could
lot of
People,
only
stuff.
get.
I don't
Listen,
know.
imagine if you could
People
only get
always
resources
interested.
from here.
The entire world can fit into Florida.
Well,
Don't do that, LJ.
yeah.
Shut the
Anyway,
fuck up, man.
like man, like you know, the amount of people is just interested in seeing things that they never seen before.
Yeah, no, I
So,
understand that. I understand like why they would do it, but like why didn't
but
everybody in Africa do it?
I
Because
mean,
Africa was probably a
Af-
very resource-rich land that you don't
yeah,
need to leave. If your vegetation, your
Africa's
water, your
Africa
clothes,
is
your
huge,
animals,
bro.
like you don't need
It's
to
like
leave.
yeah, but people in Europe didn't need to leave. So, but they left because they saw the water. They was like, "Oh, let's see what's out there." So
All
why
right,
didn't
bro. So
everybody?
look at it like this, right?
The UK,
Look
right?
at it like this.
I'm not wilding, right? It was the United Kingdom. These niggas didn't they enslave these niggas and take them to America?
You were just trying to say like whoever did it, bro. I'm
North
just wondering
Atlantic
why
slave
everybody went.
trade.
Like, why wasn't everybody on the water? Is my question.
I'll put it
You
like
need
this,
to
bro.
be.
Imagine if you could only get resources from New Jersey, bro. You can't get shit that doesn't come from New Jersey. Eventually, you're gonna have to leave this bitch to go get something else. They didn't live
Yeah,
in
but
the
I mean,
Amazon.
some people aren't. They weren't. I don't think they were all leaving because they needed resources. They were leaving because they wanted to explore. So I'm saying, like, why didn't everybody? I mean, I know nobody has the answer, but it's
It
just
says
Why
the
didn't
Spanish.
everybody?
It
explore.
said
Well, who's to say that they didn't?
the
I
Spanish
mean,
were the
like,
first. The Spanish were the first Europeans to use enslaved Africans on America. In America.
what if they travel with different intentions too?
Y'all was
I'm not.
asking. Cole was asking why would
Why wouldn't
why didn't
everybody else explore?
Africans
Yeah, I was saying, who's to say they didn't explore at all? Like I'm saying, like you feel me? If 40 people travel on a boat to go somewhere else and they get some spices and shit and leave, it's
yeah.
not really gonna make a
I
whole
mean
lot of
it's all
noise.
it's probably all luck anyway. It depends on when Thor was beating his anvil.
Word. Okay, I'll accept that one. That makes me feel a little better because it's like I don't know, bro. Because it's either people had different brains or something. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
throw aliens in there.
people discovered different shit at different times. You got niggas over here building ships. You got niggas in other places making gunpowder. Bro, it's
True, the resources around you might not allow for certain
word.
shit.
Yeah, I feel like your environment dictates a lot of what you're able to do.
It's also the fear of invasion from other people. Like if I don't get out there and see what's out there or expand this shit,
And
something
then
bigger
and
can come
then
and take this shit from me.
and also depends on who you're around too. Who you got coming in and coming through your shit? What are they bringing there? What kind of knowledge can you get from them? I don't know. It's just, bro.
So a lot of factors.
This is I am happy that I'm doing this. That was enlightening just now. I just received a lot of information that I needed.
That's what's up, nigga. I watch TV.
Okay.
Wow.
But
I don't know. I just want people to get along, bro. That's it. That's all. I'm tired.
Never gonna
I
happen.
know. I know. It's a
This
Pisces.
is a nice place,
At
bro.
least this isn't. It's not for our lifetime. At least.
I think that's very fair to say.
It is never going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it'll
Never
ever
gonna
end.
happen. You're good. As long as
Never. I feel like the word "never" is more powerful than what we're talking about.
hold on.
Yeah.
I have a quote.
There's no better salvation than never having to be born in this world.
Chill.
Damn.
That's bars.
Never is literally connected to infinity. And so that's like, I don't know. Like you saying it's never gonna happen. I feel like that's like,
This
I
man
don't know,
just said
bro.
there's no greater salvation than to never have to be born into
Yeah,
the
bro,
world.
don't listen to this nigga. He
No,
is.
that's bars.
Nah, that's bars, bro. That was a rap song, son. That was a
Oh my
Little Wayne
God.
mixtape just now.
I hate you guys.
That was a
As long
Wayne
as there are
mixtape,
those that
bro.
remember what was, there can never be those that can accept what can be.
So he bars.
And what happens if somebody eradicates everybody that remembers?
You know what? I think it's just human nature to just think that, hey, I'm superior than that guy. So, yeah, that might be wrong too.
Rachel explained this to me the
And
other day.
something is when
It's human.
something is
Human nature.
introduced that there's something is introduced that changes that nature, then what?
You remember that episode of Rick and Morty when
Because well, hold on, I'm not done yet.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like because of evolution, like people now, like you know what I'm saying, like people won't be the same people that we will be in the future. Like we might, like what's human now might not even be human later. Like what if we evolve into something that's beyond this bullshit?
That's hopeful.
Is it though?
Is it not? What would you call it?
Hopeful, or I feel like it's inevitable.
I don't
Like, I don't mean like a mindset. I mean like literally like what if if you look into the future, I don't like it could be like thousands and thousands upon thousands of years. What's human now isn't we're not even remotely even like down to our DNA, like nothing compared to what we are now. They might just be beyond this shit.
no, I think it's hard to evolve right now.
You said right now. I literally just said thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. Just think it said right
but
now.
I'm saying it's hard to evolve because of how we evolved. Like the way we evolved is to
think
like we evolved from before because people would die and traits would go away, but now we take care of those traits instead of letting them die out. So it's like there wouldn't be retarded people or people with certain things, but we allow them to live and reproduce and continue those traits, so we can't evolve past them. You know what I'm saying?
Till that one disease comes out that can't be stopped, and then what?
No, we make a vaccine for it, I guess. I mean, that's something, but like people who died from COVID or something would have died, but people who lived from it would have lived, and then we would have just had the people who survive have a natural immunity to that disease or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
I feel like it doesn't matter because what I'm talking about is like beyond generations, like literally like that, like from our lifetime compared to back when dinosaurs was around. Like
I was gonna say, wasn't niggas fighting back then too?
Shut up.
I'm saying they were fighting back then. Billions of years later, we still fighting. Like
it's yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rachel told me about it. It's human nature to try to destroy things that don't look like you. And then she explained it. Like, you ever looked at like a robot that looks kind of like a human being, like those, I don't know if I want to call it an android, but it's like robots that have like human looking faces and they make you uncomfortable.
I don't like those things. I feel like that's a bad idea. I think we need to stop over your head.
I mean, beyond the thought that they'll destroy us, but like just looking at them.
Destroy us all.
It's like it's in your gene, like you don't like it because it's different. Like you're not thinking kill it because I mean I don't know, people just don't think that immediately, but it's like in you to like not, if it looks different, you just want to smash it.
I was gonna make a mature joke, but I'm not.
Yo, are you on fire? Oh, that black flame that's going on flickering on the screen.
Oh no, it's the what is that?
That's you coming in the thing, your screen.
Yeah, that's the patio above me. Like if I put it on my face, it'll be my face, but it just I'm holding it like that.
Okay. One more. Are we done with that?
Yeah,
you look like you rob people at the ATM.
What'd you say?
What?
You look like you rob niggas at the ATM. You look like you stick niggas at the ATM, bro.
LJ?
No,
yeah,
me?
You think LJ looks like he robs niggas at ATMs, bro?
You can't see.
LJ's face looks like I rob people at ATMs.
LJ's face looks like he robs niggas at ATMs.
Like if LJ was a gangbanger, he'll be the wildest nigga. Like he'll be basically the opposite spectrum of what he is now. He's so dormant and chill, And if he was turned up, LJ would be the type of nigga to like. He would be the nigga to be like, all right, you go put this bomb on your chest and run in the house. He'd be like, what's up? I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm here for the next one too.
LJ would be bruh man.
Basically. Oh my God, LJ, you're bruh man. Yo. Every big black guy in everything. You look like Terry Crews.
Speaking of prominent, strong black men, if you I told AJ about it. Jabor, I know you know. Cove, you don't know about Deshaun Watson.
I don't believe so.
Oh, you're what you mean? The thing he's being put away for that you should be getting put away for?
So Deshaun Watson is a quarterback for the Houston Texans. Who
you feel like defending him, you can get yourself off.
Who has
you get him off? You get him off.
They
can't. A case can't be built against you.
He's a millionaire.
So what did he do?
So he has 12 sexual assault cases pending. Or 12 women claiming that he was sexually assaulted.
I thought you said it was 16.
That was one of them.
Is this the dude who was going into massage parlors?
Yeah.
No. I thought you said it was 16 cases.
Maybe. I think it's only 12. The last time I heard it was 12. I don't know about 16.
So why do we think he didn't do it?
It's very interesting comment because he's asking for it to be traded. And
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we not playing about the number being like above 10 right now? There are actually 12 to 16 allegations out against him.
It is 16.
Jabborn, you explain. Okay,
a timeline of all 16 sexual assault allegations against Texans QB. He's a QB, right? Deshaun Watson.
He was my fantasy quarterback 2 years in a row. But
you want me to explain what's going on, LJ?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So for AJ and Cole, because obviously I don't know football like that. Deshaun Watson is a quarterback. When did he get drafted?
2017.
2017. So he's been in the league for a while, but not that long. But as long as he's been there, he's been a really good player. Like he's been a prominent quarterback since
he's easily top 5.
He's I'd say easy top 5. And he does a lot with a little bit. He had one of the best receivers in the NFL, but that was it. That got taken from him, and he still performed very, very well. But eventually he got tired of being on a shitty team. Texans is a very shittily ran organization. They didn't put the support around that guy as they were supposed to. He very frequently had injuries that were most niggas probably wouldn't play through. Didn't he play a playoff game with a punctured lung or something like that?
It wasn't a playoff.
Fly on a plane because
it wasn't a playoff game. They were trying to get into the playoffs.
In a playoff game?
They were trying to get in.
This man played a game where if he flew on a plane, the shit could have like broken his chest, and he still played in the football game. You feel me? So he got tired of being on the team. He wants to be traded. They don't want to trade him, and allegations and shit like that can hurt a quarterback's value and their stock to the point where a team may be like, nah, you got too much shit around you. We don't want to deal with you. The media is a distraction. You're going to fuck up the locker room and cause our team to be bad. Deshaun Watson, has for a long time had the reputation of a stand-up dude. He's never gotten any off-the-field trouble that any of us know about, at least.
I get
Nothing
it.
like that. All of a sudden, he wants to get traded, and this team that obviously does not want to let him go is all of a sudden he's raped 16 people.
Word.
I'm not to say that there is not a possibility that there's the validity to these stories, but it's very, very suspicious timing. It's 16. Come on, bro. That's a lot, bro. And I think that if this all does prove to be fake, I think that everybody involved needs to go. I think that people need to receive the amount of time he would have received had he committed the crime. Because they lied, they need to receive the same amount of time. That's
Fun fact about the lawyer who is representing the massage the massage women is neighbors with the team's owner.
Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. If that's like written out in black and white. Like, there's just too much there for that to be a coincidence. You was a stand-up guy. You don't want to play for this team. Now you rape 16 people, and it just so happens that the lawyer defending these women is the friends with the owner of the team. Come the fuck on.
Now, allow me to play devil's advocate. What if Deshaun Watson allegedly did do these things, and the team was hiding it, and now that he wants out, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Now that he wants out, now they're on.
Said they was covering for him, but when he's wanted to when he's leaving the team, they're like, oh well, we don't got to cover for him no more, and they just let all that shit out.
That's even worse, bro. If that's the case, the Texas organization needs to be shut. Y'all have a serial rapist on your team, and y'all are just like,
Ben Roethlisberger.
Right. I mean,
what did you say?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Man, just stop talking about Big Ben, man.
Allegedly. Quarterback for the Steelers. He allegedly raped a girl on Tuesday and played Sunday.
He ain't do that shit, man. He ain't do that.
That nigga Big Ben really was in, bro. What? I ain't even about to get into all of that. Anyway.
That was when I first started playing fantasy too. I was playing someone that week who had him. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna play. Doesn't he play?
I mean, if he did do it, like I said, then that's fucked up. I said there's a possibility that he did, but I think the timing is just crazy. I think the timing is crazy as fuck. And then the whole lawyer being the neighbor and shit like that, nah, bro.
People still want him though. If anything, it's hurting their trade value for him.
Because he ain't do that shit. I feel like people have sense to know he probably ain't do that shit, bro. He probably ain't do that shit. And if the team didn't know and they was covering it up, that whole team needs to be disorganized and dismantled. They're bad anyway. They don't have any history. They have no rings. Fuck it. Just throw the team.
We know one of the teams that want him, that still want him.
Philly?
Philadelphia Eagles.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. If I saw that we got Deshaun Watson, nigga, I'm doing a backflip.
Even if he's a confirmed serial predator,
he got that. I'm gonna be sick.
This nigga's friends with LJ. You think he cares? You think he cares? The quarterback for the team he follows is a sexual predator?
Wowzers.
Saint LJ, I just want to remind you once again, you have no teammates. Because
this guy is a schemer. He's a calculated rapist.
Because you know what? Hellfire rains down on you, and nobody even tries to defend you. It's like Jabor might say, "Oh yeah, I ain't say that shit," but you ain't try to help either. You just be.
If you step in the way of LJ getting his head chopped off by somebody else's sword, you'll just turn around to LJ holding the sword to his own head, bro. There's no point in trying to save him. If nobody nails LJ to that cross, he'll jump on that bitch anyway. He'll get on there anyway and nail himself too. LJ's skin made out of the same shit that I don't know, nigga, surrounded outside of Wolverine claws. No shit, Bob. Look at his face. Look at his fucking smile, you smug prick. Don't nothing bother that nigga.
I told you, bro. He's a human cockroach.
Won't die.
All right, guys, we've been going at this for a while. 2-hour podcast. I have some trimming to do, but I think we did. I think we had a good pod. What do you guys think?
Sexual provocation.
Not the what did he say?
I think you're a deviant, and you need to be stopped.
That's the name of the episode. LJ's a deviant.
Right. let's
hero,
go,
bro. You're my hero, bro. You're like a
we should call it Saint Leonard.
Saint Leonard.
The deviant.
Yeah, I'll come up with something. But yeah, I think that's an episode. It's been 2 hours.
You should name the episode. Who's worse, LJ or Deshaun Watson?
Oh, that's really just a direct shot. How do we feel about that?
Don't feel good. All right, guys. Say your buys or whatever.
It's been undecided. Give us a like. And just
everybody eat your vegetables.
Tokyo Tome.
Free Gabby.
Fuck you.
Night, guys.